Hey guys, it's been nearly 4 months. Let me check when I uploaded a tutorial. My last video was 5 months ago. That's pretty sad. And I'm probably gonna take another 5-month break after this. Anyways, I've been getting a lot more support recently, so that's great. And I decided to give another tutorial. A lot of people have been asking for this, and I hope this helps. I'm going to give a rundown on things like the skill builder and the character block as well, because that's a new feature, and I got a lot more characters added because of it. Alright, starting off with Gojo V2. His original moveset was a bit too overpowered, with each move doing over half of someone's health, and it looked pretty cool but played horrible. So for the first move, we have folded rushdown. But it does a good amount of damage, probably similar to curse strikes. And it also does a little bit of a stun, so you could possibly do some more combos with that. Move 4, move 3. Alright, move 2. I was a bit lazy for this one. This is what it is. Yeah, I was just being lazy. Clear dummy. Move 3, Limitless Punch. You can decide to use our special like I just did, but it's up to you. I don't recommend it. It's more of a combo ender. And then there's move 4, which is just a grab and throw. It's a pretty basic moveset. You can use move 4 to combo extend if you properly do it. And also moves 1 and 2 have air variants. So here's move 1's. It's actually not green for those green hunters. That's what I'm going to call them from now on, because it does a hitbox that applies stun. So it's unescapable, but it is also a chance of it not hitting sometimes. There. Move 2 also has an air variant. It's also a hitbox. I was also very lazy with that one. I'm gonna try a little basic combo. Oh, that was green. By a millisecond, it was green. It doesn't matter. Alright, time for ult. Alright, I had to cut out some of that part because the Awakening soundtrack I had is copyrighted. I'm still gonna get copyrighted regardless, so I don't care. I'm just doing that. So far, this moveset is pretty badly executed, especially move 4, because move 4 is the same case with Gojo V2. It's not escapable. It just doesn't look good animation wise. So we're gonna start off with move 1, reversal red maximum. That didn't execute properly, but here it is. It just does a lot of damage. Move 2. You can do hollow nuke, but it's a bit harder. For this one, the domain, as long as anybody's in a specific range, they'll be stunned and they can't attack you. So your domain is just yours. See how and then there's move 4. I'm not too good with visuals, but that was the best I could do. Anyway, let's get into making characters now that I've showcased one of them. If you guys want to see some more of these get displayed, I'll make some more videos on this. UGV2, I did do a little bit of a rework on him for what you've seen in his video or his short that he got. And if you come from TikTok, you've probably seen this as well. Joseph Joestar, Toji Fujiguro, Caesar Zappelli, King Von, Sasuke Gion, Frisk and Charge weren't a video, and they're actually ones I've worked on and decided not to release. Alright, so I built a little setup that should make this much faster and does basically everything we need. We got the moves, the Awakening and Special, the final block, which is the character block, which we'll do later, and the NOT gate. First things first, I'm going to start with the NOT gate. You're going to click that. I put do not use here because you're not going to use this box at all. Never use this. So go to your output ID and put whatever you want in it. I personally use S because I don't have anything else with that, and it's a single key. Let me turn wires on real quick. So you're going to put that same key you put in there in all of these boxes. Let me turn off the wires. Alright, and now for the moves. So I'm going to explain what each skill building block does. So we're going to go into this one, custom. So this is our weight block. This is basically what delays the moves. Say, let's see here. Let me set up like that. I forgot the eraser block. Let me make that real quick. There we go. So what the weight block does is input a little delay. Now I can't see the moves. Let me just turn wires back on. It's a little bug. Alright, so now that we have our move, we're going to do this. We have a little immortal dummy here because I don't want anything dying. So the animation messes that up, but you see what the weight block does. I think I'm still sick. Alright. Without the weight block, this is what would happen. It's pretty bad. This is our skill block. So what our skill block does is just implements any skill in the game as long as you select it, like Curse Strikes, Lapse Blue, Rapid Escape, whatever. As long as it's in the game, you can have it in here. This also includes Goku's and Sukuna's. I'm tired. Okay, so we're gonna do a little quick custom move. For animations, it's just any animation in the game. As long as it's in the game, you can find it. Fade in and fade out, you don't have to worry about these. I don't really use them either. Speed, if it's a positive number, that's the regular speed. If it's a negative number, it's going backwards. So I'm gonna have it set as negative for this one. And last hit. Last hit means who it's affecting. So if it's a negative number on last hit, that means it's you doing the animation. But if it's a positive one, that means the opponent is doing the animation. So there's if you're making like specific moves, I recommend using this to make it look better. And then this will just slow it down. We're gonna come back to this move actually. We're using also a basic, probably the most common name, and 11-second cooldown. No, 16. We're gonna come back to this actually and enhance it. So right now we're only using the stuff I have provided for that moveset. So watch. No, it's not. Alright, performs well. We're actually going to come back to that. Alright, next things we have on our list is the velocity block, the hitbox block, a branch block, and slash. First things first, let's see here. Velocity. So this works in the XYZ axis. So this is back and forth. If it's negative, you'll go backwards. If it's positive, you'll go forwards. If this is up and down, if this is negative, you'll go down. If this is up, if this is positive, you'll go up. Yeah, and this is left and right. If this is positive, you'll go left. If this is negative, you'll go right. That's what I think for this one. I don't really use it that much. Time is how long it'll go for. So say 3 or 2 seconds. It's gonna just freeze you. This doesn't work on opponents because I don't know why. I've already tried this. It doesn't work. So last hit, you set the positive one. It's gonna affect you. Your opponent. Like the same thing with animation. I'm just horrible at explaining this. Fade and track, you don't have to worry about those either. And ragdoll is just ragdoll. So say you've got it 3 seconds, and the time is 3 seconds. That's how long the ragdoll is going to last. True ragdoll means it cannot be evasived out of. So I recommend turning this on for certain movesets. And that's basically what we have right now. Hitbox. This is probably the easiest one to use. It's just making bigger ones is a bit harder. So it's the same thing with velocity in this case, but visual. Alright, watch. So I'm going to set that to 10. That's just the position. Like for rotation, you don't have to worry about rotation that much. It's the same thing with position, but it's staying around you. For the size, say if we put 12, 12, 12. That's how big the hitbox is going to be. You can also, if you press enter or confirm it, you can also see a little demo of it. So we're going to set that back to normal. Actually, I'm going to do 888. No, just never mind. Stun animation, I don't really know what this does that much. I just don't really like using it either. For damage, this is how much damage the hitbox does with deals. This is how much damage it'll do once it reaches the enemy or touches the opponent. Debris is how much debris it makes. Do not put any decibels because you will lag severely. I recommend doing like 1 or 2. Even then, it's still gonna lag a lot. So this is attack type: bullet, melee, explosion, swarm, and domain. Use melee or explosion. I don't really like using these other 3 unless you're making like a specific type attack. But yeah, that's on you. They all basically do the same thing. Blockable just makes it blockable. 360 block makes it blockable from all sides. Cancel enemy means it stops the enemies from attacking and just cancels your moves. Clear knockback just stops knockback. Can kill, I recommend turning this off so the hitbox doesn't kill them. So say if your hitbox does 10 damage and they get hit by it, you don't want your moves to end, it's going to kill them. So I don't recommend using that. Hit user means that it affects you as well. Single target means you can only attack one person with it. And hit ragdoll means it affects ragdoll as well. These are just branches. And speaking of branches, we have branch next. So say I'm actually going to do another branch, explain what this does later. So random means, say you have your branches, you're going to put 12, 12, or 13, 14. It's not going to work because I don't have any active branches right now. And you don't have to worry about last hit because the branches mostly going to affect you. These are visuals. Pretty obvious on what they do. So say if I have, let's see here. The best one to use is probably 360 wind and explaining, so watch. I have none. 5. Now there's more of them. Texture, that's if you're adding meshes. I'll explain that probably in a different time. Color is what they're going to appear as. This one is 0 to 255. So say if you put 0 here, you're going to get blue, and then right here, you're going to get pink. That'll change the color of little visual as well. Opacity is, I probably said that wrong, is visual. So if it's at like 2, you won't be able to see it. If it's anything above 0, you're gonna lose vision of it. Position is where it takes. It's the same thing with velocity and the hitbox. Same with alternate position, and rotation. What alternates means, or alt, it's just what it's going to change to after a little bit of time. So, for example, so we're going to start with 0.5. See how it expands? That's because it's alternate. Say if I have that to 1, though, it's not going to do anything. Time is how long it's going to last, so say if I do that, that looks pretty cool. I need to look better with the ring. Yeah. And then tags, I don't really know how to do this. That's why I haven't put the tag block here, because I'm honestly confused on what these do. If you want to learn about them, just watch a different guide on them. Because I don't know anything about them or what they do. Run on server, I still don't know what that does. Alright, then we have, actually, you know, let's see. We're gonna do, we're gonna upgrade this move. So, alright, let's do it on now. Alright. It works pretty good. It's basic, but it does the job. I also forgot to explain conditions and properties. So I'm going to do that real quick. So in air means you have to be in air to do it. Has target means you need a target. Is awakening means you need to be awakened. Has awakening bar is how much awakening you need to do this. Durability is how many times you can do this attack before it goes away. Has health is how much health you need to do for this, and is in domain means how much, if you're in a domain, you can do this, and if not, you can't. For the ones that say false, if you flip them to true, that means instead of being in the air, for example, switch to true. We can't be in the air in order to do this. We have to be on the ground. It's confusing. And then for has, it's the same occasion. And our properties, so damage multiplier, don't put negative numbers because negative numbers heal the opponent. Knockback is just knockback. I'm pretty sure you guys know what knockback is. What I recommend doing is putting decimal points for this. So this move may be a bit powerful, so I'm going to put it to 0.80, no, 0.8, excuse me. Invincible means you can't be attacked while you're doing this. Replace skill of Occupy. I don't recommend using this because if you have ultimate moves, it's going to replace the skill. Prevent override, keep this on because that means no matter what, your move won't go away. And then hide and awakening and hide and base, what they do is they hide it from your moveset. So say if you have an ultimate moveset, you're going to put hide and base so it doesn't appear. And say if you have awakening, a base moveset, put hide and awakening so it doesn't appear in your awakening. Keep on moveset switches, turn that on if you have ultimate movesets. Where did I go? Use when obtained. This barely works. It means when you get the move, it's gonna do it. Use on death means when you die, it's gonna happen. And then no stun means you can do other things while the move is active. No cancel means that even if you're attacked, the move will still go on. Alright, next thing on our list is let's see. These. I personally don't like using any of these. I'm just an older skill builder, so that's why. So what grab does, just grabs the opponent. So the limb is just whatever you're gonna try to grab. The target limb is just the what you're grabbing on the opponent's body. Limb is what's grabbing. So say right arm, your right arm's gonna grab them. Target limb, I just said that. Position and rotation, just the same thing. Time is how long the grab is gonna be, and last hit, who's grabbing who. What? Projectile is just a hitbox, but it's a projectile, and it lasts longer. It's really just the same thing. counter is just a counter. And for time on counters, that means how long the counter is going to be. So say if you have it 5 seconds and no stun on, that means you have a lingering counter that just stops them. You can put little animations and put hit detect to make it like a regular counter. And stun is how long the enemy is going to be stunned for. This is what it can counter. Say if you check these off, it's going to be blue. That means that's what you're countering. You can make simple domain with this, by the way. Branch just means once it activates, it's going to activate a branch. Stun is, or state, is basically whatever you can do, or whatever you want. Like, you can put stuns, iframes, no M1s, no sprints, no dash, no disable, lock, direction lock. It's up to you, and this is how long it's going to last. Cancel on end, that means it's going to end at the end of the attack. And disable burst means you can't burst, or the opponent can't burst. Last hit, it's who's affecting it, or who's being affected by it. Now this is going to be a long video. Alright, that's all for that, and so we're going to improve move 1, so. We don't need any improvements. Next one, this is probably these are our conditions, so I'm just going to call them states. Add awakening is how much awakening is being added. If you put it as a negative number, it's going to take away. Same with health and evasion. Hit cancel is the most important one. So if this is like this, if it's going to start like this. This means if you land the attack, it's going to cancel the attack. That's why you're going to flip it, so then when you hit the person, the move will continue. And if you miss it, you miss the attack and it'll stop. This is the end log, which means if you miss the attack, how long you're going to be stunned for. And this is how long it's going to be. Don't put it over 2. Just put this one. It's just going to detect how long the attack's going to last. And this is the branch. I'm still not trying to understand this. I think it's if you land the attack, it's gonna go to this branch, or if you have it flips. If you miss the attack, it's gonna go here. Yeah. And the loop amount, how many times it's gonna loop, and how many blocks are gonna loop. So say if you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You can put that to 4, and that's how much it's gonna loop. And then this is how many times it's gonna loop. Hold is just, I don't know. I'm horrible at this, like I said. The move stops and I'm stunned. So I'm just moving. Can't move. Well then, once I hit the opponent, I'm gonna try something real quick. I think it'd be pretty funny. Alright, let's see. Oh, wrong character. With Gojo, I was gonna try to do a double teleport. I'm gonna respawn real quick. Alright, for move 2, we're gonna make this, let's see here. I don't know, I'm just gonna make random moves. Alright, so the move's done now. I'm not gonna do any visuals for it because honestly I don't want to waste too much time. And editing this already takes a lot of time. And I want to get this out as soon as possible. So this is a move to, if you've seen my old custom moveset tutorial, you probably remember this. It was probably the greenest move possible. I remastered it. It's no longer green. There's one. There we go. I'm not going to do any counters either because it takes too long. Alright, I finished the fourth move. I'm pretty lazy right now and I'm on not too much time. Let's see you. 18. So I'm just gonna see what move forward does real quick. I gotta fix that blue not working. A 100% combo. I mean, the first part already does so much damage that you don't have to worry about move 3 or 4 being skippable. Alright, let's do a quick little special. What it is basically just a dash, up a dash. I guess you can aim it right. And let's do a little awakening. Too lazy to make anything else, so I'm just gonna make the awakening a purple nuke. Alright, the ultimate's now done. That's our ultimate. I'll also try this out real quick. So let's pick up that ultimate again. Same knockback. Probably because the ultimate already ended, but whatever works. Alright, now we get into the character block, which is the final segment of this. So I recommend using the base character as Choso or Choso, Hikari, Toto, and yeah, that's all, because these other ones, they either have weapons or accessories. I don't recommend using Mahito because of his running animation is pretty weird. Unless you're making like some kind of Naruto moveset, or just the M1s look weird in general. Maharaga, I think, just makes you big, and the M1s. I forgot to mention Megumi. Vessel or Yuji, I don't recommend using him because for some reason when you ult with him, you get your Sukuna M1s. Alright, so we're gonna set this to we're gonna do Choso because the M1s. This is the character name. Or no, that's the icon. What am I doing? You just implement a decal from the Roblox creator store. Just whatever you want. And then show and list. Don't click this, because if you do, he will not appear in the list. So look how he's not in there. When I do, he's there. So keep that there. Now for melee, you don't really have to worry about this unless you're making custom M1s. Just look up a different tutorial for this, because I know nothing on this. I'm too lazy to do this. I'm never gonna do this. At what point in time am I actually gonna try this? I don't know. Alright, so you got your skills, just put 4 skills in there. And then your awakening. That's all really. And then you click this little camera button right there. Go to here, we're gonna put this as what do we have this? Rush down. Cooldown 16 seconds. Edit, and then you click the little clipboard, and there you go. You copy and pasted your entire move. So now you have your entire character. Where's the branch? Anyways, it doesn't matter now. You know what to do. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys found this helpful. If you didn't, I recommend watching a different tutorial because I didn't explain anything good at all. This actually was pretty horrible for standards. My standards. They're pretty low. So I couldn't get this out any faster because it's been pretty hard here and didn't have much time. So I'm glad that if anyone found this helpful, see you guys next time. I'll try to record something.